Welcome to a 30-minute booty and core workout. Today we will be using a mini band and a pair of dumbbells if you'd like an added challenge on glute bridges and some squats and hinges we've got coming your way. We're starting with 5-minute abs. So meet me on your back on the floor. We're getting right into your abdominal muscles, the front, the superficial, the deep, and the ones that are on your sides, starting with dead bug. So knees come up over your hips, arms reach up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press opposite hand and thigh into each other. Hold there, and then extend your other arm and leg out to a range of motion that allows you to feel the work, the focus in your abs. Push your hand and thigh together hard enough that you shake for 3, 2, 1, reset. Inhale, full breath in. Exhale, opposite hand and thigh press together, extending out. Good, reaching, pressing, squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reset. 4 more times. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, pressing together, reaching out. Woo! Shake, shake, shake. Find your sweet spot. Hang out there. If you see closely, I'm trembling too. 2, 1, reset. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, press together, extending out. Can you keep your shoulders down while you do this? Can you keep your ribs touching the mat? For 3, 2, 1, reset. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, push together, extending out, holding, lengthening, squeezing in for 5, 4, shake, 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 2, 1. One more time. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, press together, extending out and holding. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Knees up over your hips, arms out to a T, windshield wiper abs. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, press your arms into the floor and then lower your knees to one side on the next inhale. Exhale, back up through center. Inhale, legs to the other side. Exhale, back up through center. For an added challenge, you can try straightening your legs. As always, please pick the option that works best for you and for your body today. Keep pressing your arms down into the floor, keeping your chest open. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, both legs reach up. Inhale, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, brace the core and lower one leg down to a range that's challenging for you, where you feel the work in your abs. Option to stay there or crunch up to the outside of your leg. Little pulses, little exhales. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, leg back up, reset at center. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, brace your core. Lower your other leg down. Option to hold. Option to crunch up and hold, or crunch up and pulse it out. Little exhales for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset at center. Hands behind your head. Bend both knees. Inhale, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, crunch up and we twist shoulder to opposite hip. Reaching across your core for 12, 11, 10, shoulder to hip, 9, 8, 7. Can you make your head feel heavy in your fingers, in your hands? Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip over. Meet me in a high plank position. Final exercise. Can modify this plank onto your elbows, onto your knees. Make it work for you. Option to join me in slow and controlled mountain climbers. Bringing one knee up to your chest and then back. For an added challenge, make your pause at the top a little longer. Woo! Keep your hips down, your head back. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down, press back into child's pose. Take a breath here, and then shift forward onto your stomach, meeting me in Sphinx pose. You'll bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms parallel. Then draw your elbows back down toward your hips. Reach your heart forward, stretching out the front of your abdominal wall. Let's take about 3 to 4 breaths in here. Chest is open. This should feel really nice on your abs. Last one, big breath in. And exhale, come on out of that. We'll press up onto your hands and knees for a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Good. 2 more. Last one. And then coming into a neutral position. Step 1 foot forward. Squeeze your back butt cheek, press your hips forward, reach your arms up to the ceiling. We'll take a couple big deep breaths in here. Squeezing your back butt cheek, pressing your hips forward. Stretching open the front of your hip. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, switch sides, other foot steps forward. Squeeze your back butt cheek, press your hips forward. Press your front heel into the ground. Reach your arms up, take a few deep breaths in here. Last one. Hands come down. Step your foot back, curl your toes under, walking your hands back into a forward fold. And from your forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to make it feel good on your body. Slide your hands up your shins and pause when your hands get to your knees. Can you reach your heart forward? Can you drop your shoulders down? Can you brace your core? Take one more big breath in here. On your next exhale, stand up. Set your feet up no wider than your shoulders. Your toes can turn out a little bit if that feels good. We'll squat down and stand up. Option 1, body weight squats. Option 2, squat down, hinge back, stand up, squinges. We squat, hinge, and up. So feeling the front of the thighs working, the back of the thighs stretching, and then bringing the hips under your head to come upright. Squat, hinge, and up. Remember, your squinges may look a little different than mine. It's all good. Make it work for you and your body today, and try to keep your back from rounding. So we want your spine to stay long. 2 more. Last one. All right. Grab your dumbbells if you'd like an extra weight challenge. And we're coming into a squinge variation. Instead of squinge, like squat, hinge, stand up though, we're gonna go squat, hinge, squat, and then stand. So it'll look like this. Feet about shoulder width apart, dumbbells by your sides. We'll squat down, hinge back, squat down, stand up. So again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, brace your core. We squat down, we hinge back, we squat, and up. Good. Squat, hinge, squat, and stand. Squat, hinge, squat, and stand. Keeping the dumbbells close to your legs the entire time. Keeping tension working through your legs and your hips, through the entire range of motion. Down, back, down, up. 2 more. Notice if your big toes lift up, can you keep them down? Good. All right, set the dumbbells off to the side. Meet me on your hands and knees. Option to grab a cushion for underneath your knees if you'd like it, or to bring your elbows to the floor. Inhale, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push the floor away, pull your abs in. We lift your knee up and out to the side. Lower lift. Lower lift. Fire hydrants. Can you get your knee higher than your foot? Can you brace your core? Can you press the floor away more with your arms? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch sides. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, push the floor away, brace your core, lift your knee up and out to the other side. Lower lift. Lower lift. Good. Staying still through the upper body. Imagine that you could balance a cup of coffee or tea on your low back, moving through the legs, moving through the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Both knees down. Give your arms a little break if it feels good. We'll meet back in a quadruped position. Again, inhale, deep breath in. Take your shoulders from here, and on the exhale, we go here. Nice strong arms. Reach one leg back. Flex your foot hard. Focus on reaching. So you're reaching back through the bottom of your foot. Then bend your knee, reach back again. It's not about how high your leg goes. It's about how long you get. So press back and squeeze. If your leg is parallel to the floor, you'll be working your glutes here. Reach and lengthen. Straighten your knee at the top every single time. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the floor away. Extend your leg back. Good. Bend the knee. Press back. Good. Squeezing your glutes. Reaching back through the heel. Pressing back through the bottom of your foot. 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, first set of glute bridges. If you'd like to use your dumbbells, place one on either side of your mat. Grab your mini band. Maybe you smile. We're here and we're working out, and it feels good. All right. Mini band on around your calves. Meet me in a glute bridge setup position. Feet underneath your knees. Feet wide enough, knees wide enough that you feel tension on the band. Find a tilt under of the pelvis, a tucking feeling of the pelvis. Option to bring the dumbbells on top of your hips. And you'll lift your hips up. Let's all pause here at the top. Can you push down with all 4 corners of your feet, including the big toe pads? Can you press out more with the band, keeping the toes down? Can you reach your knees forward over your toes? And can you squeeze your butt muscles in more? Good. From here, inhale, we lower down. Exhale, we drive up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Option to just hold. That feels better to you. And remember that it's not one size fits all. So if you try a couple reps and you're like, I don't want to move anymore, just lift up and hold. Or you can try holding and then maybe go into a few reps. Make this workout work for you. If you're moving, we've got about 5 more. Exhale every time you come up. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, take the dumbbells off, take the band off, and stand on up. We go second round, squat, hinge, squat to stand. If you liked using the dumbbells last time, or if you want to add them in, we'll go one in each hand right by your sides. Feet up to shoulder width apart, no wider. Toes can turn out a teeny tiny bit. So if you just went like this, I only want your toes to turn out up to 10%. So really it's a tiny, tiny bit, maybe the size of a quarter. On your next inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, brace your core, shoulders reaching down. We squat down, hinge back, squat down, stand up. Make sure your knees stay pointing the same direction as your toes. So sometimes people squat well on the first one, but when they come back down, their knees collapse in like this. Make sure that's not you, all right? We want your knees and your toes in a beautiful alignment. Good. Down, hinge back, squat down, and up. We're increasing our time under tension. With these, 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Set the dumbbells down. Meet me on your hands and knees. Modify as needed if you want a cushion underneath your knees or you want to place your elbows on the floor. Listen to your body. We'll start 1 fire hydrant, 1 back kick. So reach your leg up and out to the side. Push your hands into the floor, brace your core. Bring it down, kick back, down, fire hydrant. Down, back, down, fire hydrant. Good. Exhaling, the end range on each one. Let's go 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Switch legs. Take your other leg up and back, lower down. We go 1 fire hydrant, 1 back kick. 1 fire hydrant, 1 back kick. Woo! Working the glute on the side, that's lifting up. 5 more. Are you still pushing your hands into the floor? Is your head in line with the rest of your spine? Could you brace your core more? 3, 2, last one. All right, dumbbells setting up for glute bridges. 1 on either side of your mat. Take the mini band, put it on around your calves. It's like, this workout is like a testament. Just when you thought there were no new exercises, we got new exercises. I love it. All right, setting up, feet underneath your knees, feet and knees wide enough you feel tension on your band. Option to place the dumbbells in front of your hips. Lift your hips up. At the top, we check in 1 line from shoulders to knees. Reach your knees over your toes. Can you push down with all 4 corners of both feet, especially the big toe pads, and then press out more on the band? Option to hang out here or lower lift. Pausing at the top every time. Feeling your abs working. To help counteract the glutes. Your abs are like the brakes for your glutes here. They help prevent you from overarching through the back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your hips down, take the dumbbells off, take the band off. Woo, roll yourself up to standing. Shake it out. Shake your butt, wiggle everything out. Shake your arms, shake your legs out. And then grab your mini band again. We've got band walks. All the blood was flowing to my butt, so I forgot. All right, take the mini band, pop it on around your ankles. Coming into an athletic stance, tension on the band. Knees bent, and you'll push off the rear leg, step out, and then back to where you started. Good. Getting low. Shoulders back, abs in. Keeping tension on the band the entire time. Let's go about 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the band off. Watch this, the squat hinge squat exercise. Option to do it on both legs, the way we've practiced in the last 2 circuits. Or option to join me here, preparing for a get up lunge. So we'll have one leg in front, other knee down on the floor, feet set up like a pair of railroad tracks. You'll lift up, back knee hovers. From here, we hinge back, we squat down, and we stand up. So bend the knees, straighten and hinge, bend the knees, stand up. Hips down, hips back, hips down, stand up. Hips down, hips back, hips down, stand up. 3 more. Hips down, take it back, bring it down, and up. Good. Down, hips back, down, and up. Last time, take it down, hinge back, bring it down, up, step together, shake it out, and we switch sides. If you are doing it on both legs, just take a little break and jump back into squat, hinge, squat. If you're joining me on the other side, check in, knees, toes, hips and shoulders, all straight like a pair of railroad tracks. Push the weight through the front foot, lift the back knee up to hover. From here, we straighten into a hinge. We lower back down, we stand up. Again, hips down, hips back, hips down, and up. Hips down, hips back, hips down, and up. We bend the knees, we straighten and hinge. We bend, we straighten to go up. Woo! Hips down, hips back, hips down, and up. The hips and the knees have to work together on this one. Woo! Noticing if your balance is better on one side or the other. Always good information to have. Last one. Stand up, step together, shake it out. All right, final exercise is one more set of glute bridges. So, dumbbells, 1 on either side of your mat. Mini band on your calves. Here we go. Take the dumbbells, place them 1 in front of each of your hips. If you'd like the added weight, we tuck under, lift the hips up, press through all 4 corners of your feet into the floor. Keep the big toes down, push out more on the band. Reach your knees forward over your toes and brace your core. Option to hold here, I'm going to choose that option today. If you're lifting and lowering, go down, touch the floor, up, and pause. Down, touch the floor, up, and pause. Down, touch the floor, up, and pause. Keep rocking whichever option you are rocking. Sometimes we regress to progress. So people might think this is a regression or something that's easier just holding here. But I'm really focusing on keeping my big toe down and pressing out with my thigh. And it's hard for me to focus on that when I'm moving at the same time. So this is an example of me practicing something so that I can get better at the movement, the moving glute bridges down the road. We'll go about 3 more up and down. If you're moving. Last one. Then everybody lower your hips down. Take the dumbbells out. Take the band off. You made it. Yay. So, options for a quad stretch. 1, you can do a standing quad stretch. 2, you can join me here on the floor for the couch stretch. We place the knee at the corner between the wall and the floor or in front of a chair, sofa, or coffee table. And then you step your opposite foot forward. Just like our get up lunges, check in. Your hips, your feet, they should be like a set of railroad tracks. And then option to lift up onto your thigh. This option doesn't work for everyone, so if you're here today, that's great. Can you lengthen through your spine and breathe? Then come on out of that. We'll switch sides. Take your other knee, bring it back against the wall. Option to stay there. Option to bring your other foot forward. Maybe you hang out here. Maybe your feet and your knees are parallel. You feel good lifting up. Wherever you're at, you're breathing, stretching out through the front of your hip. One more full breath in. Then exhale, come on out of that. 2 options for your glute stretch today. If you like pigeon, you can meet me here. If you don't like pigeon, go into a figure 4 stretch on your back. My pigeon people, let's make sure we've got one knee coming towards the same side wrist. Your other ankle can come towards your opposite wrist as far as it feels good on your body. And then make sure your hips and your shoulders are pointing straight ahead. So sometimes people will hang out here. That's not going to get you a lot of external rotation on your hip. We want to be here. And if this doesn't feel good, figure 4 is a gentler way to achieve the same result. If you're in pigeon, lift up onto your fingertips. Maybe try pushing down with your front leg, lifting your hands up. And then folding forward. Breathing. Smiling. The workout's done. It's the second best part. The first best part is that you showed up today. Let's switch sides. Coming into the same or maybe a different option on the other side. You know, our bodies are not symmetrical. You probably noticed you have better balance on one side or the other. So if something feels good on the right, but it doesn't feel good on the left, use your agency to make changes to accommodate that side. And find what feels good. Find a stretch that's supportive there. If you're in pigeon, maybe you take your front leg, push it down into the floor, lift up. Maybe you fold forward and breathe. And then we'll all come out of our hip stretches. We'll meet on our backs all together for a supine twist. Extending one leg out, hugging one knee in. Take your knee that's in, bring it across your body to the floor. Take your top arm, reach it up and twist back. Your shoulder may or may not touch the floor. I'm really flexible and really good at twisting. So I may be an aspirational model, but I may not be an actual model because my body is different than yours. And just because I can touch the floor, it doesn't mean that it's better. Go ahead and switch sides. Just means that's where my body's at today. And wherever your body is, that's where it's at today. And if it's what feels good, it helps you to get a stretch through your spine, across the front of your chest, and maybe into your gut and your hips a little bit. You're doing it perfectly. And then gently coming on out of that, shake your legs out, shake your arms out, bring them alongside your body. Settling into a comfortable position for our short and sweet guided meditation. And if you haven't tried one of these in a while, maybe today's the day you stick around. It's only 10 minutes. You showed up to train your body. How about training your mind? We begin by softening the gaze or closing the eyes, taking any last movements that feel good. Settling in, maybe sealing the mouth and beginning to breathe in and out through your nose. And we'll start by attuning to our body, our breath, and our mental state in this moment. So as you continue to breathe in and out through the nose, notice the state of your body. Do you feel tired, energized, relaxed? Do you feel heavy, light, or somewhere in between? Are you hot or cold? And noticing if you feel some parts of your body more than others, or if it's pretty even from side to side and head to toe. And now shifting our focus to the breath as you continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Does it feel easy and natural, or a little bit forced or hard? Is your breathing deep and expansive, or does it feel shallow or restricted at all? There's no right or wrong. We're just taking these first few moments to check in and attune to what's going on right now. And finally, checking in on your mental state. Is it easy for you to focus, follow my directions? Or are you finding that hard today? Are you happy to be here, or are you ready to get going? You don't have to stay. You don't even have to be here. And just giving yourself permission to feel whatever you're feeling and notice what's coming up. And we'll begin our breath work with a few rounds of cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in through the nose, and on your next exhale, let it out through the mouth. And we'll do that again. Big breath in through the nose, big breath out the mouth. A few more times, and I invite you to make any noise, literally any noise. You can groan, sigh, laugh, scream. Whatever is going to help you feel good on your next few exhales. This is your opportunity to release and let go. And when that feels complete, we'll transition into box breathing. So sealing the mouth again, breathing in the nose for a count of 4. And then hold the breath for a count of 4. Breathe out the nose for a count of 4. And hold the breath out for a count of 4. We'll do this again. Big breath in through the nose for 4. Fill the lungs up. Then hold the breath in the lungs for 4. Breathe out slowly through the nose for a count of 4, completely emptying your lungs. And then hold the breath out for a count of 4. And again, breathing in, continuing this box breathing, counting 4 in each direction for a few rounds on your own. And on your next inhale, whenever you get there, breathe in the nose for a count of 6. And then breathe out your nose for a count of 6. And gently breathing in for 6. And breathing out for 6. And go ahead and place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. And as you breathe in, feel both hands rise, especially the hand on your belly. And as you breathe out, feel both hands gently fall. So this is our 6 count breathing in and out. And at any point in time over the next few minutes, if you get lost with my breathing instructions, you get confused, you don't like the way you're feeling, simply return to 6 counts in and 6 counts out. If you're ready to explore with me, we'll start our 4-7-8 breathing. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Then let a big exhale out the mouth. Bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth and then breathe in the nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for a count of 7. And then breathe out for a count of 8. Let's do it again, breathing in the nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for a count of 7. And breathing out for a count of 8. Two more times, breathing in the nose for a count of 4. Holding the breath for a count of 7. And breathing out for a count of 8. Last time, breathing in the nose for 4. Hold the breath for 7. And breathe out slowly for a count of 8. And when that's complete, continue to breathe in and out through the nose at a slower, natural pace. The last breathing exercise we're going to try today is alternate nostril breathing. And this is a breathing practice that's rooted in yoga. We're going to use one of your hands. So if you're joining me, go ahead and bring one hand up towards your face. You'll put your thumb by your right nostril and your fourth finger, your ring finger, by your left nostril. Then let's all take a big breath in. Breathe out fully through the mouth. 2 more times, big breath in. Breathe out fully through the mouth. Last time, big breath in. Breathe out fully through the mouth and close the right nostril with your thumb and breathe in through the left nostril. And then close the left nostril with your fourth finger, release the thumb and breathe out the right nostril. Then breathe back in the right nostril, close the right nostril with the thumb, and release the fourth finger, breathe out through the left nostril. Then we do it again. Breathing in through the left nostril, switch your fingers, switch your nostrils, and breathe out through the right. Then breathe in through the right nostril, switch your fingers, and breathe out through the left. 2 more times. Breathing in through the left nostril, switching sides, breathing out the right, breathing back in through the right nostril, breathing out the left. And last time, breathing in the left nostril, Breathing out the right. Breathing in the right nostril and breathing out the left. And then releasing your hand, letting your breath continue at a natural pace, in and out through the nose, in and out through the mouth, whatever feels good to you. And as this meditation comes to a close, once again noticing the state of your body, the state of your breath, and the state of your mind. Has anything shifted for you since the beginning of this practice? And starting to deepen your breath, invite movement back into your body. Wiggling your fingers or your toes. If it feels good, take a full body stretch or hug your knees in toward your chest. And in a time, in a way that feels good to you, make your way into a seated position. And we'll stay in the seated position for a few breaths, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. As always, it's my honor and pleasure to be here with you to guide both the workout and the meditation. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you got something out of this. Feel free to leave us a comment. Let us know if it felt good, what you liked, and know that I am looking forward to seeing you again soon.